You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Today we're going to be talking about these fitness influencers and how they purposely mislead their audience for a check. One thing I'm really starting to notice with doing these reaction and commentary videos is a lot of people are willing to sell out their audience for a quick dollar. Again, like I said, a lot of people get it addicted to this influencer and content creation life, especially if they're making a full-time living from it, and they don't want to go back to a 9 to 5. So they're willing to literally do anything, and I mean anything, to keep the money rolling in. And even if that means selling you fake products that they know do not work. Let's get into the clips.
Favorite fitness influencer is most likely a big fat liar, because at the end of the day, you can't blame them. Somebody's got to eat, because all they're trying to do is say you can look like me. All you have to do is buy these products I'm using or buy my product and you can look like me. But at the end of the day, you cannot look like them. First of all, genetically, everybody's different. Everybody's body looks different. No matter how hard you train, you can use the exact same program they have. You can never look like them. You have to focus on being the best you.
Again, what you have to understand with a lot of these influencers, number one, they're not natural. They're using performance enhancing, steroids. They're getting their bodies done. They're going under the knife, and then they want you to believe that it was just hard work and dedication is how they achieve their bodies. Again, like I said, it's a lot of lies. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in the fitness industry.
If you are new to your fitness journey, I beg of you, please watch this. These social media influencers, especially if this is their main source of income, if they have an amazing physique, I would be wary of them. 9 times out of 10, the information that they're giving to you doesn't even have to be correct in order for them to make money off you. As long as you continuously want to look like them and they're selling you that dream that you can, their business is going to be booming. So the top 3 things that you need to look for when you're getting advice from people online: 1, do they show signs that they're continuing their education and investing in their growth? 2, how do they react when their assumptions are challenged? Do they provide scientific evidence, or do they become hyper emotional? And finally, if they do not know the answer to something, especially when it comes to something as important as your personal health, are they able to say, I don't know? I have honestly met a ton of super helpful coaches online that don't have the ideal aesthetic physique that provided me great information and advice. I'm just saying, have discernment, be careful, because it's a great way to get injured if you don't.
Great tips. Again, like I said, the problem is people really only want to follow after people who have their dream body. Again, like I said, everyone's body type is different, and sometimes no matter how much you work out, you're not going to have that definition. I think that's what drives some of these influencers to go under the knife. Again, like I said, the pressure to have a certain physique at all times. And again, like I said, it's definitely a money motive behind it as well. Again, like I said, if you aspire to look like these fitness influencers, right, and they have a lot of clout and influence, companies see that, they want to partner with them. And again, a lot of these influencers are going to have no problem selling you products or services that they know they haven't even used, but it's going to line their pockets.
Is natural or she had surgery to enhance it. It's none of my business. But what I don't like is woman influencers getting fake bodies and telling their followers that their body was made in the gym. That's like me giving men dating advice, but I pay for sex. It's irresponsible and dangerous. Young women will copy what these influencers do and expecting their bodies to look like the influencers, but it's impossible. It's impossible because these young women are following a lie. Then they get depressed, their mental health suffers, and they're in a worse position than they began. All bodies are different. We can have the same identical diet and workout to a T, and I can lose 10 pounds and you can only lose 2 pounds. Cause all bodies are different. These influencers are robbing women of their money, and I don't like that shit. Talking about they doing squats and full body workouts. Ma'am, your full body is a Sunny Delight jug. Stop. And that's okay. Just don't lie about it. To all the women out there, just do what works for you. If you want to go to the gym, great. If you want to get surgery, great. If you don't want to do either, great. Do your research and do what makes you happy. And to all the influencers out there lying, be responsible and stop the cap.
Absolutely solid advice. Again, like I said, if you want to go under the knife and get your body done, no problem. But don't come online and lie to your audience as if it was nothing but hard work and dedication, squats, lunges, and all these other exercises is how you got your body. Just be real. Like, look, I went under the knife. And leave it at that. Because again, you have the youth, and they don't really understand. They believe everything that they see on social media. They believe that you have this perfect body and you're working out, and then when they try to go to emulate it, and it does not work, it causes them to get depressed and ultimately feel uncomfortable in their own body.
How being a fake natty hurts the fitness industry. Thank you to the Liver King for bringing this issue to light. For those of you that don't know, a natty is someone that is a natural athlete, meaning they don't utilize any banned PEDs or substances that don't fall under the guidelines of the World Anti-Doping Agency. As we have seen from the controversy with the Liver King, it is harmful to the entire fitness community to intentionally promote yourself as a natural athlete, especially with the intention of promoting products and sales or revenue when you are indeed an enhanced athlete. It is not someone's business what you put in your body. But if you are enhanced and you don't want to share the information, do not speak on the topic. Nobody is asking you to lie and promote yourself as natural. Last week, I was actually contacted by a very competitive powerlifter. I checked their social media. It looked like they were a natural athlete. They were looking for anabolic coaching. So when I discussed this with them, they let me know that they utilize PEDs in what I would call an off-season equivalent to bodybuilding, and then competed in tested natural federations. We declined them as a client. As a training company, we are taking a stance on this, and it's something that I wish we had done a lot sooner. Again, nobody is asking athletes to disclose their status of whether they utilize PEDs or not, but we actually had an athlete that intentionally promoted herself as natural to obtain sponsorships and grow social media followings, and was actually receiving anabolic coaching from us. So from here on out, my company specifically will no longer be offering services to anyone that is an enhanced athlete and intentionally promoting themselves as natural for the purpose of any type of monetary gain or sponsorships. Whether it is taking people's money for products that are not doing what you claim them to do, Liver King, or even just giving people false hope of what's obtainable naturally, it is not okay to lie, especially if you have a social media following of any kind. If you run PEDs and you don't want people to know about it, don't discuss it.
Again, shout out to this lady and shout out to our company for standing on business and having integrity. Again, like I said, it's disingenuous and deceitful to lie to your audience and act as such you have this natural body when you know you're taking performance enhancing substances. And then on top of that, you're going to promote certain products and certain brands as if this is how you was able to get this type of body, when you know it's all lies and you know that you're using, like I said, performance enhancing substances. Again, like I said, you have to have integrity. One thing with your brand and your name, it's everything. So to put that in jeopardy for a few quick dollars, I just never understood it. But again, like I said, a lot of these influencers get addicted to this online money, this Wi-Fi money. They don't want to go back to working a 9 to 5, and they're willing to do and sell anything to you.
As your favorite influencer has a BBL. I think y'all don't really realize how many fitness influencers have BBLs, and they selling out these fake and phony glute plans and workouts to get a booty, when 9 times out of 10 they are not qualified, they are not certified, and they don't know what they talking about, and y'all just eating it up. Y'all are literally losing out on y'all money too. A lot of them be like, oh, I got a booty doing this. Just go to the gym and do legs about 3 times a day. You can get a booty. Y'all really believe in this still? 2023 and y'all really believe in this bullshit? Be honest with yourself, because that's not how you get your booty. It's not. If you are not eating in a surplus, almost like a bulk, it's basically a bulk, you're never gonna get a booty. Your butt's gonna stay flat like a wall. If you want that bubble ball booty, that soccer ball booty, you need to be in a surplus. You need to be eating your protein, and you need to be targeting your booty, depending on your booty shape, because we all got different booty shapes. Sometimes people need to work on their upper booty to build that shelf. Some people need to work on the side booty, glute medius more. You need to have your glute workouts based on your body type, because we are all got different body types. Nobody is exactly the same. There is no blueprint, one size fits all. So y'all buying these glute plans, eating it up, when it might not work for your body type. You need to find a coach. Y'all need to find somebody else to legit help y'all. Y'all don't have to come to me. I ain't gonna front with y'all. Y'all don't have to come to me. There's so many other females that are, certified, that could help y'all. Find that bitch, find that man, but stop listening to these BBL fitness influencers. Please stop listening to people who just give you a one-size-fit-all plan.
Again, like I said, it all comes back to hustle culture and people willing to do anything to make a dollar. Again, a lot of these people jump into this fitness lane. They'll go under the knife, get some surgery, and try to sell you some type of workout blueprint. They'll try to sell you some waist trainers. They'll try to sell you all this nonsense and try to get you to believe that this is how they got this body, when really they went under the knife. Again, you have to be very mindful of who you follow and make sure you're properly vetting these people before you give them your money.
Talk about fitness clout. All right. So a lot of trainers, celebrity trainers, personal trainers, fitness trainers, whoever they are, they want clout. They will do it by any means necessary. And it's super, super toxic because there's no ethics sometimes in the fitness industry. Okay. People will do whatever it takes to go viral, whatever it takes to, build a platform. It is not always honest and transparent or authentic. There's a lacking of authenticity in the fitness industry. So I was scrolling, doing my thing on the internet, like I always do, and I ran across this article from GQ about celebrities and fitness trainers using fake weights to garner attention to go viral. Okay. There are some other fitness people that are calling this crap out, but there's not enough. There's not enough consequences going out. And the fact is, if you're using fake weights, why not tell people you're using fake weights? The biggest problem in the fitness industry is that people are just telling stories, okay? They're setting unattainable standards for people who don't even know what weightlifting is, for people that don't even know what the fitness industry is, and they're making people feel inferior. Like, that's the biggest problem that I see with the fitness industry is the lack of transparency, the lack of authenticity. Sorry, I messed it up. But it's just the lack of ethics and morals that is going. Like, stuff is crazy, and I learned today that anyone will do anything for clout.
You got to understand, in 2024, people will do anything for $1. Again, like I said, that means lifting fake weights to get more views, that means getting their body done. Some of these influencers will literally do anything they have to do to get the views, to get the check, to get the AdSense, to get the sponsors, to continue getting that Wi-Fi money. Again, like I said, I don't think y'all understand. A lot of these influencers, once they get a taste of that online money, sponsorship money, they are not trying to go back to a 9-to-5. And if they have to sell you out, tell you lies so you can purchase their products and services, they will do so without hesitation.
Influencers or people that are big on fitness, are just internet personalities. They're gonna fucking lie to you, man. They're gonna try to sell you these shortcuts. They're gonna try to sell you fucking these 5 steps to do this hack. There's none of that. There's no fucking shortcut, man. When it comes to getting in shape, go to the fucking gym, prioritize time under tension, and hit your fucking macros. Y'all are trying to do all the shit that is not going to get you one step closer to your goal. If I get in 10 grams of creatine versus 5 grams, or can I get this protein powder versus this protein powder? Bro, just do the fucking simple shit. Do the shit that works. Eat in a caloric surplus if you're trying to gain weight and put on muscle. And then go to the fucking gym and prioritize time under tension. There's no way around it. Y'all are trying to get all these fucking shortcuts and figure out all these fucking hacks, and it's only making you have fucking analysis paralysis, and it's keeping you fucking stagnant. You can't build momentum because you're avoiding the work that's necessary.
Absolute facts. Like I said, people continue to look for shortcuts in life only to figure out if they just would have did the work in the first place, they'd be a lot further along.
We all know that there's a lot of scams going around, but recently I have seen a lot of girls talking about fitness influencer scams, and I am baffled. Because honestly, what pisses me off is wasting my money or not getting something that I paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wasted my money. Like, that stresses me out. And as a personal trainer myself, like, it is so easy to set up a website where your clients can automatically download a program right after they pay for it. Like, legit sends a link, download, boom. How are people still not getting workout programs sent out to them after paying for them? Like, what are we doing here?
Again, what you have in the industry, not just the fitness, but all over, and I've covered it in a multitude of videos. It's hustle culture. You have people who are coming in looking to make a quick dollar. They're not really trying to build the actual business. They're not trying to build a rapport and a relationship with their customers. It's just a money grab so they can continue to live a certain lifestyle. But let me know what you think in the comments below about these fitness influencers and them being willing to say and do anything, promote any products, any services, just to get your dollars. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.